Hey guys, this is Spartacus here and welcome back to another video. Recently I have been using a weapon in Vanguard's multiplayer that is really fun to use, but it is also a pretty reliable weapon as well, and that is surprisingly the MK11 rocket launcher. You have probably been seeing a lot of people use this recently, and that could be due to a couple different reasons. One being that everybody already has the M1 bazooka and the Panzerschreck Gold. Those two rocket launchers are easy to use and doesn't take very long to get them gold, but then there is the Panzerfaust, which is like the other rocket launcher in the game. That thing is nearly impossible to get gold, and so hopefully they buff it in the near future to so we can actually get it done out of the way and have diamond rocket launchers. And so then there's the MK11, which actually doesn't require you to shoot down any spy planes, thank goodness. And so the great thing about the MK11 is that instead of shooting spy planes, it requires you to get double kills and triple kills, which we'll get into a little bit later. It also requires long shots, which isn't as hard as it sounds. And so the MK11 launcher, you see, the thing is, it doesn't actually shoot straight. You know, the rocket doesn't shoot straight. You have to treat it more as a grenade launcher. And so when you shoot the rocket, it has a very noticeable drop to it. And so when you're trying to get long shots with this thing, yeah, you have to aim it up pretty high. And even though the long shot range isn't actually as far as you might think it is, I've gotten some long shot kills with this thing that I didn't feel like was too far away from me, but it counted anyway. And so I was pretty happy about that. And so the thing about this weapon is that you could use it in hardcore or core modes. You obviously are seeing me use it here in hardcore mode, but if I'm being completely honest with you guys, like, you can use it in core mode as well. It's not really a huge deal, but admittedly in hardcore mode, you're going to have a lot less few hit markers, and so you're more likely to get actual kills with this thing than in core mode. But either way, this thing I think is very beneficial when playing objective game modes. Obviously the game mode I'm playing right now is on DOS House. It's a hardcore game mode, and yeah, I'm not doing too great. I just keep dying from grenades, it seems like, so that most of the gameplay throughout that you're going to be seeing in this video isn't going to be super great. But I'm going to jump over to some clips that I got in a single day that just makes this gun extraordinarily good in hardcore mode. I mean, playing domination is just so beneficial, and trying to take out enemies across the map when they're capturing your C or A flag, it is absolutely crazy good in that scenario. Or you could just get a bunch of kills by just killing people straight out of the starting match, where you just shoot it straight up in the air once everybody spawns in. And it's just, oh my goodness, you guys, this gun is just so satisfying to use. Especially those long range kills are very satisfying. So I mentioned that you do need long shots with this weapon. Yeah, it's not actually too difficult. I think long shot kills are going to come naturally once you figure out how to use this weapon. I mean, it is kind of meant to actually to shoot enemies at long range. It's obviously who uses a rocket launcher at close range anyway, so long range kills shouldn't be too big of an issue, especially if you're playing hardcore modes. But then of course there's double kills and triple kills, and I'm sure most of you know this already, but one cool thing that you could do, and this is kind of goes with any other camo challenge in the game when it comes to double kills and triple kills, is that you can just shoot an enemy with your primary weapon. So you can get 2 kills with your primary weapon, switch to the MK11 launcher, get a kill with that thing, and the triple kill will pop up on screen, and that will actually count towards the triple kill camo challenge for the MK11 launcher, even though you technically only got 1 kill with the MK11. But like I said, if you play hardcore mode, you know, it's pretty easy to get kills, so you might not even have to switch from your primary weapon to the MK11 launcher. But either way, I think it's still a good way to actually get all those triple kills over with, considering you need a lot of them in this game. And of course, the same thing can be said about double kills. You can just get 1 kill with your primary weapon, then switch to the MK11 and it will also count. But double kills are a lot easier to get than triple kills, even if you're just only using the MK11 launcher anyway, so I don't think I have to really give you tips on that. But yeah, either way, this weapon, even though I don't have it gold yet, that's mostly because the last 2 weekends we had double weapon XP going on, and since you don't actually need to level up your launchers, I've just been using my pistols as secondary so I can level up those when I can. And so either way, I haven't been using it too much, don't have it gold just quite yet, but it's not going to be too difficult in all honesty. Obviously 50 triple kills is going to be a little bit of a grind, but it is something that I am definitely looking forward to because the gun is really fun to use in all honesty. If there is one camo challenge that isn't easy to get done, that is probably the ground streak challenge, or at least the field upgrade / ground streak challenge. That one does take a little bit of time. Obviously, like I said, I haven't really been using it recently, and so I don't really have a lot of those challenges done with in that section, and so it is going to be a little bit of a grind, and probably is going to be the last one I'm going to be getting completed when it comes to this launcher in particular. But when I do have all the launchers gold, even when they do update the Panzerfaust being a lot better than it is now, because shooting down spy planes with that thing is just nearly impossible, so I'm just going to completely avoid it until they do something to fix those challenges or do something with the gun to make shoot down spy planes easier. The thing is that if I do or eventually get diamond launchers in this game, what would I consider to be the best launcher? Even though the MK11 is extremely fun to use, it's so satisfying just chucking up a launch like a rocket into the air and just getting a kill across the map. Obviously that's all satisfying, but you know, the Panzer Shrek and the M1 bazooka I think are the best ways to go, because it's not too difficult to actually kill enemies with those things, and they're actually really reliable on shooting down streaks as well. And so I think those are going to be the two launchers that you're going to find a lot more people use than the other launchers in the game. But like I said, the MK11 is still really good, and I don't think they're going to nerf it. I can't really see them doing that, because if you really think about it, like, you know, everything is powerful in hardcore mode. You know, everybody dies in 1 or 2 shots. There are some weapons that might take like 4 shots to kill or something like that, but for the most part, every gun is really powerful in hardcore mode, and it's really easy to kill enemies with any weapon you use, including the launchers especially. And so, you know, when it comes to core mode, you know, I don't think the MK11 is extremely powerful. I don't think the blast radius, the one-hit blast radius anyway on it, is extremely huge, and so I can't really see them actually nerfing it, even though I am talking about it and saying how good it actually is. But that's mostly because I've just been playing hardcore mode lately. That's because I was trying to get the Gracie Auto Gold, which I just, that is such a terrible shotgun. But either way, that's all I really want to talk about in this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave your comments down below on what you guys think about the MK11 launcher if you used it yet. I highly recommend using it because it is a very satisfying weapon to use. But either way, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and of course follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with me outside of YouTube, and I shall catch you guys later.